The Serpent Beneath the Mountains. There are stories told in hushed whispers, passed down from generation to generation, about the serpent that sleeps beneath the mountains. A creature so massive it could coil around the earth itself, its scales as dark as the void, and its eyes like twin burning stars. This serpent, they say, lies in the heart of the earth, stirring only when the ground trembles with fear. And when it stirs, oh, the world shakes. The people who live in the shadow of the mountains are used to the tremors. But there is always that moment, just before the earth begins to quake, when they look at one another, wide-eyed, knowing something deep beneath the ground is waking. A low rumble, a deep growl from the belly of the earth, and then the shaking starts. It's said that the serpent has lain there for millennia, ever since the ancient gods trapped it beneath the mountains. But no one truly knows why. Maybe it was the serpent's power, its ability to control the land, to shift the earth at will. Or perhaps it was the serpent's rage, a fury so vast that even the gods feared it. One stormy night, a young woman named Ira, whose family had lived in the village at the base of the mountain for as long as anyone could remember, heard a sound unlike anything she had ever heard before. It wasn't thunder, nor the wind. It was a growl, a deep, bone-rattling growl that seemed to come from the very heart of the earth. The ground beneath her feet began to tremble, gently at first, then violently. The villagers panicked, running for cover, but Ira stood frozen in the middle of the square. Her heart raced, her breath caught in her chest. This was it. The serpent was waking. But Ira did not run. Instead, she followed the tremors, her steps sure and steady despite the earth shaking beneath her. She made her way to the edge of the mountains, where the ground seemed to split open, revealing a vast chasm. It was there that she saw it, the serpent, its massive form coiled deep within the earth, its eyes glowing with ancient fire. The serpent's gaze locked with hers, and in that moment, Ira felt the weight of its power, its sorrow, and its fury. The ground shook once more, but this time the serpent did not stir. It was as if it recognized her, as if it had been waiting for her. The earth beneath her feet stilled, and Ira stepped back, feeling the weight of an ancient promise upon her shoulders. Ira's heart was heavy, for she knew that the serpent's sleep was not without its cost. The tremors would return, and when they did, the world would feel the serpent's fury once again. But there was hope, too. She had seen its eyes, and in them she had glimpsed a story, one of redemption, of peace. The mountains fell silent, but the legend of the serpent would live on, its whispers carried on the winds, urging those who listened to remember the ancient power beneath their feet. If this story resonated, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow. Leave a comment below and let us know what you think.